are shrouded in fog. Oh, that scared the shit out of me! Oh my god!
I want to feel your warmth, your heartbeat, everything.
Oh my.
I want you to stay with me forever.
You lied to me.
Yes, I did.
Oh man. This is hard because I understand him and I also understand her as well. Oh, this is painful. Before we continue, since Caleb's banner is only a few days left before the banner ends, and you have plans to roll for his banner, but you would like to save a few bucks on crystals and diamonds? Well, don't worry, because Loot Bar has got your back. Let me show you something. Let's say I want to top up 3,280 crystals. Normally in the official in-game store, that costs $49.99. But if you top up through Loot Bar, not only it's 13% cheaper than the official channel, but with the addition of 8% off for new users, that's a total 21% off. Seikatsu, that's amazing! But what about security reasons? Rest assured, Loot Bar has an impressive 4.9 rating on the Trustpilot, backed by tens and thousands of reviews demonstrating a reliability and effectiveness for their service. So, what are you waiting for? Top up diamonds in Love and Deepspace at Loot Bar, the safest, cheapest, and the best service. New users can get extra 8% off coupon. Link in the description. Thank you to our partners over at Loot Bar. Now back to the husbanders. Okay. Alright. I'm breathing in, breathing out. I'm very nervous. I feel like it's been 84 years just for this card to come out, you know? I've gone through so much suffering trying to get this card, but now it doesn't matter because I'm excited for this card. Alright, okay. Okay, so... Right, it's the Myths card, right. So... Myths cards are usually longer. Alright. Oh yeah, guys, for any of the YouTube people watching, I have short hair because I'm sticking with the vibes, because MC has short hair, therefore I will have short hair. I'm gonna go with the vibes. Alright, we're gonna start. Hi, Editing Katsu here to just let you guys know that throughout the video I might pop up here and there. It's because my first impressions of playing this card, I might not initially get some of the hidden messages or the lore of the game initially, but as I was editing the video, I started to pick up some of the things that I have completely missed out. So this is just me here to let you guys know that I might pop up here and there to just give you guys my 2 cents on what I think. As someone who loves the lore of this game, I am someone who likes to read everything about the game, and I might just come up here and there to tell you guys my 2 cents of what I think it might be, but yeah, that's all. That's all I wanted to say. Wow! I'm excited. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's in Philios. Okay. Immortality once brought lasting prosperity to Philios, and yet even it couldn't prevent the stagnation born from unchecked desires. When time ceased to be a limitation, the Philios civilization was unable to escape its inevitable decay. Philios! Philios, that's the planet. That's the future planet that Xavier was in, right? That was... Oh, what happened to the future? Oh, that's concerning. That looks exactly like the city in Nia. True. Like the bridge as well, it does look like that. You're kind of right. But to be fair, most apocalyptic like backgrounds look quite similar to like Nia, and it looks like it's in ruins, so fair enough. With the exception of the capital and its surrounding regions, which still clings to their luxurious lifestyle, most of the land had fallen into ruin. Remnants of advanced technology lay scattered across the planet, but a majority no longer worked, or they were simply forgotten. Philiosian, is that how I say it, longed for their former glory, but they had to accept the bitter reality of societal and technological decline. What the heck, man? Okay. The ruling elite in the central district maintained their authority via strict surveillance, but beyond the illusion of grandeur lay something far worse. The more you travel across the planet, the more you saw an empire in decline and the signs of unavoidable demise. The more you travel across the planet, the more you saw an empire in decline. What? Across the planet. Does time travel have any involvement in this, or? What could that mean? Strife rage tirelessly across the land. The regime could only cling to life by relying on devastating weapons. Among the rebel leaders, a piece of intel circulated between them. The secret weapon that had crushed countless uprisings was a modified combat android designed as A01. A01. So is A01 MC? What? That's reminding me of 2B and 9S. You know how they have their like designated number and letter? A01. Okay, so I'm assuming that's MC, right? The fall of Philosian citizen preface. Oh. I have so many questions. Research Center.
We have lost control of X-02, requesting emergency response protocols to be activated immediately.
There you are. Can you hear me? I'll wake you up. We're going to get out of here.
Is this Caleb? But young Caleb. This sounds like young Caleb. Sounds like baby Caleb. Is it? Is that what I think it is? Real-time data of my vital signs flicker across the transparent glass of the experimental pod. A boy who's approximately my age and wearing a powered exoskeleton just like me touches my cheek against the barrier. It's definitely Caleb. No, it's
We finally meet, A01.
I don't know if my ears are, because even in, okay, I don't know if I'm being crazy, but even the picture looks young. I don't know.
I'm X02.
Okay. X02. Alright. Sorry, I'm just thinking about Nia. That's why.
There's been a security breach, and the laboratory's control system was hacked. We can only run away while they're trying to fix it.
The stranger opens the experimental pod and extends his hand towards me.
Let's run away, A01.
No, I'm getting, actually, not gonna lie. This is really, really strongly reminding me of Nia, and I'm not, oh no. I should have brought tissues, because I'm actually, my heart is feeling things. I'm not gonna lie. It is feeling things. I am A01, a secret weapon created by the government. My body was modified and encased in powered exoskeleton. My consciousness can be controlled as needed. People fear me, avoid me, and I'll alter my configuration. So why would someone reach out to me? The t-shirt will be the tissue. No, for real. I think I'm gonna have to use my tissue, guys. No, tissue, no. I think I'm gonna have to rely on my t-shirt for this. Without thinking, I take his hand, pull out the tubes connected to my body, and step out of the experimental pod. The boy leads me through a labyrinthine corridors, and we dodge patrol robots at every turn. We break through several disabled barriers. I leave the lab fully conscious for the first time. Othan laboratory is entirely underground. The boy leads me through a hidden passageway and remains silent. Maybe it's to avoid being detected. Only the sound of our footsteps fills the dark, empty tunnel. Oh, I'm invested. I'm so invested. I want to know. At the end of the passageway lies a vast expanse of wild grass. The sky floats between night and day. In the gloomy darkness, the wasteland stretches endlessly before us. There's no telling how long it will take to traverse. Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect the tunnel to lead us here.
Oh, he has such an innocent voice. It has a very naive, like, tone. I don't know how to explain this in the best way, but he sounds young. He sounds young, like maybe like 9S. Is that you? No, for real. That's the vibes it's giving me. It's reminding me of 9S. Oh no, guys, I'm not ready. I'm actually not ready. Oh no. The temperature outside is significantly warmer than the labs. My body registers the heat.
Is it too hot for you? It's currently summer.
I sound so innocent.
The
Aww.
laboratory always felt the same, but it's different outside.
Oh, it's so cute.
The sweltering heat, the sweat, and the thriving trees. This is the summer I know.
Oh, so cute. The long grass grazes my calves as the warm night breezes sweeps across the field. The vivid sensation is foreign to me. We keep moving. Despite knowing we could be caught at any moment, I feel strangely at ease.
Everything outside the laboratory is new. I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
Interesting, we don't really say anything.
I guess you've only ever been sent to battlefields. You must hate areas like that.
Walking beside me, the boy seems lost in thought.
I've been sent to one of those battlefields too. It was a desert, and the war lasted a month. Some soldiers would search for fresh fruit during their breaks. There's this fruit that comes from a tree called Silverglow, and it glows with a silvery white light.
His fingers encased in his powered exoskeleton gently rest on my palm while he speaks. The cold black metal trace my palms and leaves behind a seed that emanates a soft silvery white glow.
I kept one as a keepsake.
Aw, this is kind of wholesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's so cute. Oh no, I'm not ready for the emotional damage that I'm gonna get. I already feel it. I pick up the tiny seed and observe its soft light flickering through its patterns. Taste? Is this the first time she said something? Surprised, he lowered his head to look at me.
Do you want to know how it tastes?
I nod, and the corner of his lips immediately curl into a smile.
If you want to try it, we'll find those Silverglow fruits. Now you have a place you want to visit.
I wonder if she hasn't learned how to speak? I actually don't know. Is that why? Yes, probably. I pause and turn to look at him, but his holographic visor hides his expression. Why do you want me to have a place I want to visit? Oh wait, she does speak. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So she does speak. Okay. Why do you want me to have a place I want to visit?
Because then I'll have somewhere I want to go too.
I don't understand.
It's because I'm your friend.
His voice is clear and certain.
My job is to take you to the places you want to visit.
Huh. Interesting. As if reflecting the brightness in his voice, a golden ray of sunlight ignites the pale-colored horizon. A tender, golden red glow spreads from the edge of the sky. It becomes more vibrant with each passing moment. Sunlight pierces the morning mist and illuminates the dewdrops on the grass. A dawn unlike what I have seen before arrives. I can't help but stop and look up at the sky. Summer, daybreak.
Is this the first time you've seen it?
I don't remember. They erased my memories once I returned to the lab. My gaze returned to his face.
Once we're out of this wasteland, it'll be more difficult for them to find us. And the system can only erase memories it knows about. What we see now is ours alone. A secret between us.
After thinking for a moment, I point at him. Calming, encouraging, bright. Caleb. Aww. Oh, this is so cute! No, I already know that this is gonna, like, get me in the feels. I already know it. I already know this is gonna get me in the feels. Once we, like, get towards the end, I already know it. Oh, no, please don't do this to me. Please treat me nicely. Please treat me nicely, Infode. I have a sensitive heart. Please treat me nicely. Oh, I'm scared. Oh. Secret. He seems to immediately understand what I'm saying.
Is that a code? It sounds like a name.
X02, Caleb. Did she make that name for him? Oh no. He leans down and gently pats my head with his armored hand.
Can I use it as my name?
Oh, brother! Nah. Caleb. His voice is lively and gentle.
Of course. I won't let you forget. From now on, we can experience this together every year.
Oh no.
And Caleb will be someone you see every day.
Oh no, okay. Oh no. I'm bracing myself, by the way, guys. I'm actually like... He extends his pinky finger towards me, perplexed. I look at him. No, don't do this. I can't. No. Oh, this is gonna be tough for me to get through.
Hold out your finger, like this.
I hesitate for a moment. Then I raise my right hand and extend my pinky. Our armored pinky fingers hooked together.
Now we've made a promise. We'll stay together every day
Not
and
the
never be
pinky
apart.
promise. I know. No, this hurts, man. Oh man. They're really signing us up into emotional damage.
Test subjects have been located. Activating
I freaking knew it!
protocols. Use any means necessary.
Oh my god. The way I had a bad feeling like this. Oh, that happened so fast. Oh, my intuition was onto something. Oh god, we're starting. Okay. Our promise barely began, and before it was broken in the cruelest way possible. No! I knew I had a bad feeling about this. I was right. I mean, I knew it was gonna be there towards the end, but I had a feeling it was gonna happen really quickly. Oh, that hurts. I can hardly recall how I was captured. My mind is a blur of a laser fire and soldiers collapsing under my floating blades. The place where I had first tasted freedom turned into the familiar battlefield in an instant. The boy protects me from a lethal laser blast. He falls in front of me? No!
Get out of here. Run.
No! Oh, no way. I stab my floating blades into the soldiers and ignore the wounds I continue to get. My vision blurs. Through the haze, I see his body dragged away by robots? Caleb! A dull thud resounds as a laser pierces my powered exoskeleton. I fall onto the blood-soaked grass, and the sky turns into a blinding blood red. Amidst the sea of blood, a faint silver light flickers before my eyes. The silver globe fruit. I don't know how the glimmering seed fell, but it now rests beside my right hand. With the last of my strength, I struggle to wrap my finger around it. This is the last image I remember before losing consciousness.
2 test subjects have been apprehended, commencing full examination followed by solitary confinement.
No, that's what's said on the trailer, isn't it? Oh. Guys, this is still the first
Commencing
chapter.
Comprehensive examination of the test subject.
That loathsome, familiar voice invades my ears, but my mind remains foggy.
A01. Energy signature. Destructio. Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 91%. Comprehensive modification and repairs required. Initiating the memory extraction protocol is recommended. X02. Energy signature. Construo. Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 78%. Prioritizing the extraction of its energy for A01's repairs is recommended.
Oh!
Activating memory extraction protocol for A01. Keywords are as follows. X02. Friend.
Oh! My subconsciousness is plunged into chaos as a boy's face keeps appearing in my mind. The scent of wild grass in summer and how plants touch my skin, the silver fruit seed, the sunrise. Our hooked pinkies, the promise we made. A daybreak unlike any other, one that will never fade from my memory. X02, Caleb, so she remembered still.
Memory extraction complete. We will now proceed to modify and repair A01.
Oh man. I don't think I'm prepared for this myth story. I used that one day to remember someone who didn't have a name. My memories are once again consumed by the lab and battlefields. My body undergoes more modifications. Stricter control mechanisms are imposed on my body and mind. I sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, blackout, wake up, fully repaired. Then I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, blackout, and wake up fully repaired. I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, back out, and wake up. I fully repaired. It's okay. It's repeating. All right. I never get a chance to escape from the lab. But deep within my consciousness, I repeat that one name over and over again. Stop, man. No. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, I'm getting more flashbacks. Guys, that's just chapter 1. That was only chapter 1. Oh my god. That was brutal. That was only chapter 1. We haven't even gone to everything else. Oh shit. Oh no. Maybe the next one is happy. Okay, let's hope. I just hope, like, no, I'm thinking something. You know, in their present day, right? So if you guys don't know, the lore for Caleb and MC in the present day, they were also both experiment subjects when they were young, actually, both of them. I wonder if this is like a similar case where it's like what they're explaining in the myths card correlates to the present moment, I wonder. Because they also, you know, were experimental subjects, but what if it's like they're trained to, yeah, like exactly, like trained to kill. Yeah, trained to kill and, yeah, basically, yeah, that's it, right? And like, basically use them more of a weapon, as a weapon then. So I'm assuming this must be like similar to their present day, right? Oh. Experiment ID AX42B. Date Filio's calendar. We don't know. Recorded by Othen 177998. Objective. Determine the nature and interrelation of A01's and X02's powers. Oh shit. Observe their behaviors and response under various environments and stimuli. Assess the planetary impact on their powers. Oh my god, this is exactly like the present time. Oh my god, I just said it and I didn't even read this. Oh shoot. So present day Caleb and present day MC, when they were both experimental subjects, I believe I read somewhere that they were both weapons for each other. And MC was the more interesting test subject. And they wanted to see what the interaction of their powers would be like when they fight each other. So basically, those two subjects were there to fight each other. Basically. And if this is the case here... Oh no, we're seeing... I'm getting a sense of deja vu. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. We're getting a sense of deja vu here. "10 years later, Othan Research Realm. As usual, I'm confined to the experimental pod. My mind is hazy, and I can still see and hear. I just returned from the battlefield. Fragments of violent images still flash between my thoughts. I tried to find my one solace amidst my chaotic memories. Whenever I think of the name Caleb, I get a moment respite of this endless loop. However, the memories tied to that name are shrouded in fog. Oh, that scared the shit out of me! Oh my god! Bro! I'm getting more flashbacks. This is the same thing as when we were in the house in chapter 4 and Caleb got exploded. That's the same way. You scared me! Oh my god! Was not expecting that. Oh my god. This is the same thing over and over. I didn't sign up for a jump scare. What the heck? Anyways, the silence in the laboratory is shattered. Violent tremors bring the seemingly sturdy walls crashing down. The transparent wall of my chamber breaks. In the dusk, countless fragments reflect a single figure. Ah! Yes! Yes! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Oh boy, am I happy to see you. A tall figure wearing a powered exoskeleton approaches. A mix of familiarity and strangeness grips me upon seeing that black armor. Oh wow, I'm giggling like an idiot. Sorry guys, I'm giggling like an idiot. Boy, am I happy to see you. He reaches out and touches my cheek against the transparent barrier of the experimental pod.
Do you recognize me, A01? I'll wake you up.
I feel his finger touch the crystal switch on my throat. He taps a few times on the holographic panel that appears. It's as if a fog is lifted. My senses return to my body. My lips tremble as I look at the man before me. I search through my memories, but only one name surfaces. Caleb?
That's me.
I'm happy to see
The
you,
rebels
sir.
have attacked the central district. They're looking for you, A01.
Ah.
The lab's systems have been destroyed. We can use this chance to escape.
We? I don't know who you are. I only know your name.
I'm Caleb, your friend.
A friend? Oh man! Oh!
All you need to know is that this isn't our first time escaping.
There is a strange familiarity in his voice, which stirs my fragmented memories. I remember escaping with Caleb before. He is taken back, then he extends his hand towards me. Oh man! Oh man!
I promise, this will be our last escape.
The test subject has escaped, requesting interception immediately.
The laboratory collapses under heavy bombardment, but the robots continue their relentless pursuit. We end up fighting our way out. Caleb leads me into a hidden underground warehouse where, to my surprise, an aircraft awaits. He skillfully pilots it and takes us into the clouds, despite the intensifying gunfire. The aircraft slices through the sky, and the massive laboratory is already out of sight. Does this mean we have escaped?
Not yet.
Warning. Multiple aircraft detected. Estimated hostile forces exceed 200 units. Immediate action required.
It looks like the government is more interested in capturing you than fighting the rebels.
Huh. Wait, so... Okay, I just got an epiphany. What if... So present day, Caleb, right? You guys were saying that maybe he's a villain because he was working with the enemy, right? But what if that enemy is like the... Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, my bad. I was gonna say like, what if he is just being buddy-buddy with them at Ever? That's the name that he works with, I guess, under. What if he's just only being buddy-buddy with Ever so that... Because they're after MC, right? So so they're after MC because she's the more like important character with a very powerful like she has a very powerful like she's a powerful weapon basically. That's what I'm trying to say. What if Caleb is there as a decoy forever just so that they focus on him and not on MC so that they don't go after MC in a way to protect MC. Does that make sense? You know? Because I feel like there must be a reason for him to join Ever, right? In the present day, right? So what, I wonder if in this one, you know how they said the government is more interested in capturing her? It made me remember why Ever was so in need of capturing her. Double agent, perhaps? I don't know. That's just a theory. A game theory. I don't know. But that's what I've been thinking, but we'll see, we'll see. They want me as a weapon?
They won't last long without you.
Damn. It's like I wrote this story, guys.
But the rebels won't let you go either.
Are you scared?
This is our last escape. We either succeed or die. Being captured isn't an option.
Outside the windshield are swarms of aircrafts piercing the thick clouds. I stand and walk towards the cabin door. They will try to shoot us down, protect the aircraft.
You're the one I need to protect.
Before I can react, he's already beside me.
This is our escape. I won't let you fight alone.
Okay, this is literally... Guys, I'm telling you, my current theory I have, I think it's almost like being supported a little bit. Because I feel like what would be the reason for him to join Ever is he wants to protect her and don't have a lot of eyes on her, you know? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm so intrigued. Caleb opens the cabin door. A dark, gloomy force spreads through his palms and suspends our aircraft in midair. You're evil.
I'll help you.
I nod and leap out of the cabin. Oh! Held aloft by an invisible force, I summon my floating blades. The giant black sword swift strikes the approaching aircraft one after another. Thick smoke engulfs our vision as enemy aircraft burn and explode. They're like a firework display celebrating our escape. Endless lasers weaves a net of destruction, and it's impossible to avoid. Both Caleb and I are stuck. I'm used to pain, and we have no choice this time. But wait, aren't they wait, hold on. Aren't they robots? How are they? What? Wait, so are they humans? But half cyborg? Because how are they feeling pain? Unless they're sentient. What does that mean? Are they robots? Are they humans? Humans in an exoskeleton, as far as I understand it? Okay, maybe it's that. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was like, what? So how? Because they always mention repairing. So I assume, like, how are they repairing it? Except for the exoskeleton, right? Okay. Okay, I think that makes more sense. The last enemy aircraft is sliced in half, and it plummets to the ground. I look down at the burning wreckage far below, and exhaustion I have never felt before hits me. The injury-induced dizziness returns. I fall backwards, yet I don't plummet from the sky. A pair of hands catches me from behind, and my body relaxes. I can trust the person holding me.
Emergency protocol has been deactivated. Switching to autopilot mode.
My mind is still a blur. I groggily open my eyes to see him.
We're leaving the Central District. They shouldn't be able to catch up to us for now.
Resting on the floor of the cockpit, I watch as he kneels before me and examines my injuries.
Your mechanical body is severely damaged. I'll do my best to repair it.
He gently lifts my hand and turns my palm upwards. His other hand aligns perfectly with mine.
I suspect this is your first time being repaired while conscious. You might feel some strange sensations, but that's normal.
Our connected mechanical card seamlessly shifts and forms a transfer port that locks our palms together. I'm not sure if I imagined it or not, but I feel a cold energy tinged with pain flow into me. I try to pull back my hand, but Caleb gently squeezes it. Our fingers intertwine.
Just a few more seconds.
A sharper pain crashes into me, and I feel as if every wound is set aflame. My body burns, and my mind teeters on the edge of chaos. It hurts, Caleb. It hurts so much. Oh, this is gonna hurt him. Like, this is gonna clearly be... He's gonna be upset, clearly, but... He stiffens for a moment, then he carefully moves his other arm to pat my trembling back.
It'll be okay. I was always the one to repair you when you returned from battle.
Man. I instinctively hug him with my free arm. I rest my head on his shoulder as if this gesture could somehow ease the pain. Aww. No, man! Don't leave me.
I won't. I will never leave you again.
The burning pain inside me gradually subsides. The energy flowing through me changes from freezing cold to warm. It's like I'm returning to a place that feels like home. I slowly close my eyes and feel an unprecedented sense of peace in my heart. Deep down, I believe that when I open my eyes again, I won't be alone anymore. Oh no, guys. Caleb gently places the girl in the co-pilot's seat as the desolate landscape appears outside the porthole. Even though the aircraft has left the Central District, he doesn't feel relieved. His energy is fading. He could repair her damaged body before, but now he can't even restore her to a stable state, despite using all his strength. Their power are bound to be the same source, so as one grows stronger, the other becomes weaker. Oh! Oh no! His decline can only mean one thing. The Destructio energy is getting stronger, coinciding accelerating strife that continues to engulf this planet. And when this energy grows unchecked, the first thing it destroys is the vessel containing it. Oh, is that what happens? Oh, this is, no, this is foreshadowing, isn't it? Oh, this is foreshadowing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shoot, man, oh. That was only chapter 2. Oh my god. Ah! No! Okay, alright. Experiment ID A01 UW175 Philios calendar year Authn 17799. Objective: use visual and auditory stimuli to make A01 intermittently aware of X02's existence and observe her reactions. And analyze A01's emotional state and energy fluctuations to assess the fundamental attraction between the two. Evaluate the stability of A01's autonomous consciousness and behavioral patterns after becoming aware of X02. Oh no. Are they... Oh man. Is this whole thing... Oh no, this hurts. I just thought of something. What if their escape is not necessarily an escape, but a whole experiment? Just to test their the interactions between MC and Caleb. They probably think this is like an escape, or they have escaped themselves. But in reality, this is all not like this is all just one big experiment just to see the interaction between two. What if MC dreamed it? Oh my god. I mean, that could be one reason, because if you guys know the first myth card, MC had, you know, a very realistic dream when she was with Caleb. So it could be possible, maybe. I don't know how long I've slept. When I open my eyes, I find myself in a small rocky cave. A small campfire burns at the cave's entrance. A familiar figure is looking into the dancing flames. Use visual and auditory stimuli. Sounds like an induced dream to me. Could be. I mean, the thing is, you might be like onto something, because the first myth card does cover MC being in a dream. So that could be a very, very big possibility. I slowly step outside to see a vast desert. Caleb hears me and quickly turns around. Ah! Sorry. This is oh, thank God. Look, no tea, no shade, but I wasn't a big fan of the glasses. I really wanted to see his face, and I'm very glad. Ah, nice. No tea, no shade. I just think the glasses, I just wanted to see his features, you know? The glasses is covering his eyes, you know? Listen, I can't blame you about screaming at the aesthetics. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I feel validated. Thank you. Oh. Alright, I had to appreciate that for a good second. His holographic visor is gone. I can't help but stare at him.
What's wrong? Do you feel unwell?
I've never seen your eyes before. Oh, right.
Did they look weird?
No. Actually, you know what? That glasses was horrible. I'd rather have you without the glasses. That's just a humble opinion coming from me, but, you know. I walk up to him, cup his face, and look into his eyes. I don't blink. Oh my. Your eyes, they remind me of a scene.
What kind?
An image surfaces in my mind. A sky floats between night and day with from many years ago. The summer sky just before sunrise.
That's something we saw 10 years ago. How much do you remember?
I shake my head. Only bits and pieces, and your name. He falls silent, then he pats the spot next to him.
Are you hungry? Let's eat something.
He gives me a fruit. Its red spines were burnt off. It's not a nutritious nugget. His expression becomes one of utter disgust.
We're no longer in the lab, so we're never eating those things again.
Okay.
These are red thorn grass fruits. They're rich in protein and nutrients.
So that's from the trailer. I thought it was an apple. Is it not an apple? Maybe it is an apple, but they just call it like that. I take this warm fruit and bite into it. Slightly charred and crispy. It's salty. Okay, it's not apples. Never mind. He closely watches my reaction.
Do you like it?
It's not bad.
Here, try this.
He speaks in a more cheerful tone as he gives me a berry with blue and white stripes.
It's a blue stripe berry, perfect for quenching your thirst.
I pop into my mouth, cool, sweet, juice encased my tongue. For a long time, my taste buds only knew the artificial flavors of nutrient nuggets. Thanks to this single berry, the world beyond the lab has revealed itself to me. It's sweet. So this is what sweetness tastes like?
You like it, right? I'll remember that for later.
He's like, okay, noted, that's her favorite. Aww. You seem to be knowledgeable about these fruits.
I was deployed in a desert once. The environment and vegetation were a lot like this.
Wait, how does he remember? Okay, I just realized something. How does he remember everything? Like, he remembered A01. In every escape, he still remembered. Is his mind a lot stronger in terms of memory than MC's? Why does he remember? I think I'll find out more as I continue the story, right? A sense of familiarity washes over me. I reach into my pocket and pull out the silver fruit seed I've kept hidden. What about this? Do you recognize it? Surprise flashes across Caleb's face, and his eyes light up like they caught the fire's glow.
You kept it this whole time. It's a seed from the silver glow fruit. The fruit itself looks like this.
Before I know it, a fruit emanating a soft silvery white glows appears in his arm.
Do you want to know what it tastes like?
I nod. I bite into the fruit. Sweet and sour flavors blend on my tongue. There's also a hint of bitterness. The taste is hard to describe in one word, but I don't hate it.
At long last, I brought you to a place where silver glow fruit grows.
Seeing my confusion, he responds with a relieved smile. Did we make a promise before?
Yes, this was part of it.
Do promises made many years ago still need to be kept?
They must.
His voice is gentle yet firm, and the moonlight watches over the wastelands cast a soft glow on his face. An emotion wells up inside me. I want to remember the promise we once made. After I finish the fresh fruit, Caleb puts out the fire and moves the spare sleep pod and the aircraft to the cave. The inflatable sleep pod quickly takes shape, and he starts to set up another one. I don't need it.
This sleep pod will help your body and mind rest properly.
I feel like, Caleb, you probably need it more than I do, I think. It's too cramped, I don't like it. I sit down and lean back against the rock wall near the cave's entrance.
Are you going to sleep like that all night?
Yes.
If you don't like the sleep pod, use it as a mattress inside the cave at least. Then you can stretch out.
The cave isn't any better. Oh my god, MC, just... Oh, there we go, the stubborn MC, for real. She's so stubborn, but it's very much in character of her, though. Caleb looks at the dark, cramped cave and seemingly comes to a realization. He moves closer to the entrance and sits down next to me. He positions himself as if he were my shield.
Right. You know, I also don't like being alone.
It's very windy near the entrance.
That's why this spot is mine.
Damn. I turn my head and our gaze meets.
In the lab, we were actually separated by one wall.
Oh.
And it was a mirror in my room. I didn't realize it was one way until it got destroyed. You were in the room next to mine and could always see me, right?
Interesting. I nod as I recall that transparent wall. It was like a stage built for an audience of one, me. The sole actor on that stage was a prisoner, the boy in the other room. Confined to the experimental pod and unable to make a sound, I was forced to watch his loneliness and pain play out. It felt like an experiment.
Were you able to hear me?
All kinds of plants can grow in the desert. There are blue stripe berries, red thorn grass, and the silver glow fruit you were curious about as a child. Would you like to go to an amusement park? I used the system to find the dreamiest one in all of Philios. This amusement park floats in the sky, even the clouds are pink and purple. I want to take you there. It's like a paradise. You will like it. I calmly repeated his past monologues. He's slightly stunned. I heard everything you said in the lab. Jesus, how do you remember all of this? But only now do I realize you were talking to me. The wasteland's moonlight is reflected in his eyes, and his expression seemed more animated.
Then you must have heard what I said every night.
What did he say every night? Good night, my one and only.
What about you?
I had no one to say those words to, so I never said them. He turns to look at me and his gaze becomes serious.
Have you given yourself a name?
I paused before looking at him. No one ever called me by my name.
Well, now you have someone who will.
Wait, is Caleb gonna give me a name? Oh no, I named it myself. Damn it. That was so anticlimactic that I thought he was gonna give us the name. We named it ourselves? Katsu. Jesus. He lowered his gaze and carefully repeats the name several times. When he looks up again, his features soften.
From now on, we'll hear the words we want to hear.
Damn, that was so anticlimactic. I wanted him to just call us Katsu and be like, I made this name up. No.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Caleb. Oh, is he sleeping standing up? Okay, let's pretend that he was lying against a wall in the cave, guys. I close my eyes and listen to his steady breathing nearby. I unconsciously rest my head against his shoulder. Stop. Stop it. I slept well that night. No sudden awakenings, no dreams. Okay, now I'm a little bit suspicious that this could be a dream. Everything is a dream. Now I'm very suspicious. Because they have been mentioning dream-like analogies. Is this all a dream? Oh man. Alright, let's continue. I just needed time to process that. Experiment ID A01X02 HY04. Who's HY04? Is this another person? Philios calendar year. Authon 17802. Objectives. Create a simulation of the planetary threats that could arise from the energy fusion between A01 and X02. Research and design prevent measures to stop the energy fusion between A01 and X02. Caleb doesn't remember most of the dreams he had in the laboratory except for one. It's a vivid dream that reoccurs frequently. Past an endless tunnel of space and time, at the far end of the universe, a blue planet orbits peacefully. The planet's inhabitants closely resemble the people of Philios, but everything there is full of life. It's a stark contrast to the decline in Philios. The image in the dream are vivid. He seems to know how the people live there and how the scenery flows. More importantly, the planet's energy always feels familiar and nostalgic to Caleb. It carries the unique aura of rebirth. Oh. Okay, wait. I have some theories, but I'm gonna hold on. Perhaps it's not a dream, but a distant memory. Okay. Okay, now I'm... Alright. I was about to say, you know how MC goes through like rebirth every single time when she died in her previous myth cards when she was going through all the love interests, when she dies in the myths card, she always gets reborn but doesn't have any memories from that. Is Caleb going through the same thing? I don't... It seems like whatever path that Caleb is currently going through is very similar to MC in the present moment, where MC does have dreams, a few dreams from her past life, but doesn't fully know what that means. But she doesn't realize herself that her memories were wiped every time she's reborn into, yeah. Every time she's like born into the place, so... Hi, me again. Alternatively, this could be another theory where Caleb in this instant, X02, is dreaming about the blue planet that they're referring to. Might be in reference to the current timeline where Caleb and MC are just peacefully interacting with each other during when they're in Lincoln City, perhaps, where everybody in the inhabitants of, people in Lincoln City are peaceful. I'm assuming he's just yearning for that dream that one day his escape could be in that blue planet that they were thinking of, maybe? I don't know. That's just my theory. I have so many questions. I don't know. We'll continue. Maybe I'll get some answers somehow. We fly our aircraft to get as far away from the central district as possible. But the aircraft was hit with heavy bombardment. It's constantly malfunctioning. Eventually, we're forced to take a risk. We land on the outskirts of a ruined city to look for parts. As we enter the desolate streets, wary and curious eyes follows us.
Linkshire was once as lively as the Central District, and now it's rare to see a new face.
A black market merchant greets us in an unremarkable corner of the old district. Despite her friendly tone, her sharp, scrutinizing gaze reveals her caution, especially since we're still clad in combat armor.
So, where are you two planning to go with these parts?
Grandma, is that you? I know. Okay, not gonna lie, for a split second I was like, Grandma? But to be fair, I don't actually remember what Grandma sounds like. Because she hasn't had enough screen time for me to really find her voice recognizable, so I actually don't know. Let's see how this interaction goes, because I'm curious how this is gonna play out, so... Before I can respond, a small hand tugs on my finger.
Are you both robots?
Kulo? Kulo? Is that how I pronounce his name? I look down at the little boy and shake my head.
But you don't look like everyone else.
She's my friend. Have you ever seen robots that have friends?
The little boy shakes his head.
I've always been alone. Is having a friend any different from being alone?
Oh, you poor kid.
It's different.
Is he? I knew it. I knew it. I was gonna be like, is he gonna talk about me? Yes, he is. He glances at me. For a second, I was like, is he gonna? Okay.
Having someone always be there for you, it feels different.
But my grandma is always there for me, too.
You brat. Sorry about that. This is my grandson, Kolo.
Oh, it's Kolo,
He
no
hasn't
Kulo.
seen many outsiders, so he's curious.
Kolo. Okay.
You're from outside? Which outside?
I hesitate. I don't know the names of places on Philios aside from the Central District.
The edges of deep space.
The edges of... What's that?
Deep space, guys.
It's the origin of all Philosians. Our ancestral homeland, basically.
I probably look just as bewildered as the little boy right now.
There aren't many deserts between the cities there. People enjoy traveling to see all kinds of landscapes.
I was gonna be like, wow, name drop, guys. Wow. He could have just, I wish he just said love and deep space, but he said deep space. Close enough. His expression is honest, as if he experienced it firsthand. Did he get this from the cognitive domain system?
Do they have these? My grandma worked really hard to get them for me.
The boy pulls out several white paper ornaments from under the table. They're neatly folded.
Paper is rare on Phylos, but on that planet, it's an everyday necessity. Almost every child there learns to fold simple objects.
His understated tone makes my mind wander.
What else? Tell me more.
Caleb casts a side glance in my direction, then he crouches down to be the eye level with the boy.
I'll tell you, in exchange for getting some unfolded paper. How does that sound?
When we left Lingshire, is that how I say it, Lingshire? We took the aircraft parts and the precious white paper I'm holding right now. Back inside the aircraft, Caleb gets straight to work without even resting for a bit. Lying on his back, under the control panel, he swaps out internal parts.
Regulator.
I hand it to him, but my gaze keeps drifting to the nearby paper.
Are you curious?
Have you visited the edges of deep space?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I don't remember being there, but these images keep appearing in my mind. They feel like memories from a long time ago.
Okay. As he finishes the repairs and pushes himself up, I hold my hand to him. Oh, okay. He hesitates. Before letting his cold mechanical hand clasp mine, I pull him up. I don't have memories like that. He carefully studies my face.
Is that envy I see?
I don't know. But you look happy when you talk about that place. Is it even happier than the dreamiest amusement park on Philios?
I've never been to either place. But that amusement park isn't far from here.
Caleb raises his hand and taps the air to bring up a holographic screen between us. With his finger, he draws a simple sketch on the screen.
There's a hover train that weaves through the amusement park. It'll pass by the Ferris wheel, the roller coaster.
And the merry-go-round?
You remembered that.
I remember everything you said, including the amusement park's coordinates that you kept repeating. I wrote out the numbers I heard Caleb say many times on the holographic screen. X4352. Oh my. Do I need to read all of this? I don't think I need to read all of this. You guys can see this on the screen. My hand stops exactly where his fingers rest on the other side.
Do you really want to go there?
You said it's a place that makes people happy. I don't know what happiness is. His expression falters for a moment. In the fleeting second, I can't discern the emotion in his eye. Caleb places his hand on the holographic screen and makes it disappear. My hand touches his palm.
I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but when our hands touch, in spite of the powered exoskeleton, I unexpectedly sense warmth. I look up at him. Because you're my friend? Friend. Friend, guys. Friend. In quotations. Friend. He seems slightly taken back, but a gentle smile appears on his face.
Yeah. It's because I'm your friend.
Oh, brother. I didn't understand what having a friend meant before, but over time I found my own definition of that word. Maybe I'll understand what happiness is when we arrive at the amusement park. Caleb accesses the aircraft controls, and we take to the skies once more. We're no longer running away, we now have a destination. Damn, brother. A01 1E03, Helios calendar year. Recorded by Othin 17802. Construct the energy transmission network within A01 to enhance the test subject's absorption and release capabilities. Reinforce A01's powered exoskeleton and insert environmental adaptation. Modules to improve the subject's ability and stability in various environments. Caleb often woke up in the middle of the night when he's still in the laboratory, and there would be severe aches in his chest. At first he thought he was sick, but he soon realized that the pain had nothing to do with his physical health. It felt like someone deeply connected to him was suffering, and he felt her pain through an invisible bond. Oh. Caleb knew she endured the wounds, the mental erosion, and the torturous modification. She had to bear this inhumane pain because of the destructive energy she was born with. He wished he bore all that pain in her stead. This thought became a thorn to his heart that grew only inward. Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh no, wait.
Approaching designated coordinates. Entering landing mode. Please ensure your safety.
Okay, I have something to say, but I'm gonna just hold on for a moment until I see more information. The aircraft has reached its destination, but the dreamy amusement park is nowhere to be seen. The remnants of a hover train lies scattered on the ground, as if it's to prove this wasn't just our imagination. The amusement park did exist at one point, but now only its rotting remains stand before us. Lost in thought, I stare at the wreckage.
This planet is big. There must be other amusement parks still present.
That won't be necessary. I turn around and calmly look at Caleb. It's okay not to know what happiness feels like. I have matured just fine. I started walking towards the aircraft, but he grabs my wrist.
Let me show you a magic trick.
He releases my wrist and deftly unfolds and refolds the white paper he got from the boy. Before long, he places a delicate white paper crane in my hand.
Let's see how far it can fly.
Although I'm confused, I play along. The small paper crane glides with my fingertips. It flies into the distance, and my gaze follows it across the desolate ruins. It circles back towards me, but just as I reach out to catch it, it levitates before my hand. My hands, my eyes, I can't read! Oh my god! Me and reading, Jesus. Did you use your evol? As soon as the words leave my mouth, I realize I'm floating. Wingardium Leviosa. I look down and see Caleb walking through the air. He's heading in my direction.
The hover train is gone, but there's always another way to reach the sky.
During the previous battle with our pursuers' aircraft, I hadn't paid attention to the sensation of floating. But now that I'm suspended in the air, I feel like I lost my balance. He steadies me, the familiar pull of gravity returns.
For my next trick, I'll turn this place into an amusement park just for us.
What? Hi, me again. I can't believe I did not get this the first time I read this, or at least I just didn't realize it. But the theme park that they were showing here is a direct correlation to their first myth card. I don't know how I did not pick this up on the first playthrough, but as I was editing this, I was like, did I mention this? No, I did not. So I'm gonna mention it here, just in case. Oh no, man. No. The paper crane levitates and leads the way. Caleb holds my hand and guides me through the night sky. From above, the amusement park no longer looks like a bunch of ruins. The Ferris wheel, roller coaster, and merry-go-round, they stand like frozen relics of bygone era. The wind and clouds are woven to form a vessel beneath us, and I turn to look at him. He's beside me. Caleb?
What is it?
This feeling I've never felt before. Is it happiness?
If you like this feeling, then yes. It's happiness.
Oh, man. After thinking for a moment, I gently pull him closer. He leans down. I see my lips curl into a smile in his eyes. I like this feeling. So, I'm happy right now. Caleb stares at me as if bewitched. It's like he's seeing something completely new. Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. It's because
He gently touches the corner of my mouth with his index finger.
this is the first time I've seen you smile.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I also touched the corner of my mouth. It curled upwards because I'm happy.
It's not just that. This also changed.
His finger moved from my cheek to the corner of my eye. Caleb, your eyes and mouth also changed. I touched the corner of my eyes and lips. Oh my god, what are we doing? What are we doing to each other, man? What are we doing to each other?
Yes. Now we can see our happiness reflected in each other's faces.
But I still don't know what makes you happy.
You.
Ah, brother! I had a feeling he was gonna say us, but... Oh, man. No, okay, the reason I'm like a little bit like... Oh, no, okay, guys, I'm low-key dreading because like, I feel it, you know? I feel it in the sense that it's gonna be... I can't be happy because I feel like something horrible is gonna happen. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I'm thinking about because I've seen the trailer, right? That's why I can't... I'm trying to be happy, right? But then I'm like, oh my god, I can't. Oh god. But this is so cute though. So cute. He softly says this single word. The evening breeze tousles his hair, and the distant stars are reflected in his gaze. Just as I've come to understand happiness, I also understand what it means to have someone who's always been there for me. Memories of Caleb flashes through my mind. Walking in mid-air, paper cranes, the wind blocked at the cave's entrance, the silver glow fruits, campfires under the night sky. A familiar yet unsettling feeling sweeps over me. My consciousness begins to blur. It's just like those moments before my memories were erased.
Pipsqueak?
Did he call it Pipsqueak? Pipsqueak? What? Wait. No, wait a minute. He should not be calling me Pipsqueak. This is not the present day. What is going on? I lower my head through this haze. The crystal embedded in my powered exoskeleton gives off a faint blood red glow in the darkness. My mind spins into a chaos embrace. Even breathing feels painful. As I collapse into the arms of a person beside me, a sharp sound charges towards us. Oh! Oh shit! Oh! A golden beam pierces the darkness and grazes my powered exoskeleton.
It's a surveillance drone. Get behind me.
Oh no! You are Pipsqueak in every universe for... No, because when he called me Pipsqueak, I was like, wait a minute, wait, you're not supposed to be calling me that. What? Countless pairs of golden eyes suddenly light up the night sky. They're like a pride of lions surrounding their prey. More golden beams are woven to create an intricate net. They're trying to trap Caleb and me. I try to summon my floating blade to counterattack, but my fading consciousness prevents me from using my evil. Oh, behind me, a golden beam strikes. As it pierces my chest, I lose my balance and fall. Oh, shoot! Caleb catches me, focused. He uses his evil to lift a passenger railroad car into the air. It serves as a makeshift shield. He carries me into the floating passenger railroad car, while laser relentlessly attacks its exterior. I can hear the muffled explosion. My senses are about to disappear. Even the pain in my chest feels like a distant, phantasmal sensation.
Listen, I know your mind is in disarray.
I'm fine. You need to go. You think this man will leave you? I try to push him away, but he pulls me back into his arms, using an ever greater force. He leans down to my ears. His calm voice is steadfast.
You must remember what I'm about to tell you.
What? What is
Don't
this
go
now?
back to the aircraft. It's most likely being monitored. Return to Linkshire and take shelter in an abandoned house.
I can't leave you. What? The passenger railroad car buckles inward under the ruthless gunfire. The increasing number of strikes is a warning. It won't hold on for much longer. Caleb presses his hand against the back of my head. Our forehead touches. What? What do you mean? There is no fear in his eyes. Only a burning light belongs to someone who's ready to face death.
You won't be taken back there, and you won't die. This is our last escape. I promise.
This is what you said last time! This is what you said last time! His other hand grasps mine, and the transfer ports in our palms connect. The flood of energy surges into me. It's not the cold, soothing kind I knew before. Caleb, it hurts! The energy burns like a raging wildfire. It consumes every fiber of my being, as if to hollow me out.
Don't be afraid. This won't take long.
Man! A shrill ringing noise echoes in my mind. As unfamiliar energy takes over my body, it drains whatever remains of my energy. I struggle to break free, but his arms hold me tightly.
Forgive me. This is the only way.
You're joking! Oh, brother, you're joking! I really did jinx it, didn't I? I suddenly realize he's exchanging his energy with mine. No, Caleb, I can't bear it!
But I'm willing to do it.
He pulls me close, our heated breaths mingle as our bodies seem to merge.
I will give you my fate, and your fate will become mine.
The energy courses through my very being to claim every part of me. In a matter of seconds, my body accepts this new presence, as if welcoming back something it had lost. A dull ache throbs in my heart as I desperately fight to stay conscious. Why? He responds with a small smile. His warm lips brushes against my eyelids.
Because I'm your friend. A close friend is willing to do this. To die for you.
Oh no. 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 No, this... Oh man. Okay, this is a very, Look, friend-zoned or not, man, this is still sad to me. This is still sad. In this close moment, I see his farewell in that smile. It feels like our final goodbye. My lips move, but the words I wanted to say won't come out. Caleb. Seriously? Seriously? As my world slips into darkness, I see Caleb turn and walk out of the passenger railroad car. He levitates in the air as a massive black sword materializes behind him. The floating blades forged from my energy now serves as his weapon. A massive swarm of drones surges towards him to attack the newly reborn combat android. Oh! He raises both hands, gravity is warped, and the black hole that manifests shreds the machines into pieces. Caleb turns his head to take one last look to the passenger railroad car, then he leaps into the sea of the metal. I'm sorry, what? Hello? What? Okay, so far, this has been so sad. Every single chapter, maybe an exception of maybe I think the third or the fourth, I do not remember. Everything has been so depressing. I knew it. I knew every Myths card has always been depressing. I think this is probably the most depressing so far. In terms of like every single chapter, this is sad. This is really sad. All right. All right, let's continue. I wake up in the wreckage of the Hover Train's passenger railroad car. Man. All the surveillance drones have vanished into the night sky. They took Caleb with him. The sky floats between night and day as another summer sunrise looms. The amusement park has returned to being ruins. I'm alone once more. The space around me feels like a laboratory, boundless yet still a prison. Caleb's energy is warm and calm like lake water. Under the summer sun, it carries the essence of life and hope in itself. He took all the pain and darkness, so I would only be left with the pure hope. If I were to ask him why, he'd probably smile and give me that answer. It's because I'm your friend. Wait! My heart feels like a pull of a familiar force. I know Caleb is alive. He's just outside my reach. Instead of hiding in an abandoned house, like he told me, I searched the ruins of the amusement park without rest. Wait! I was just thinking, like, what if she doesn't know what the feeling of love is, that's for sure. Because if she doesn't know what happiness feels like, I mean, she found out recently, I don't think she would know what love is. She's just gonna assume that's friend, right? But I think she's going through a different feeling this time, but I don't think she knows what that is yet. The pull my heart feels grows weaker. I don't know what's happening to Caleb. What if the connection breaks before I find him? I force myself to move faster. I need to cover more ground. Caleb, wherever you are, please hear me, sense me, wait for me. I will find you, I will wake you up, and make you hear me say your name again. Oh my god, and oh my god, you know what would be really tragic? We do see him, but he doesn't remember us. Oh, that's gonna be painful. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I lost count of how many days and nights I've traveled. I don't know how far I've gone. The ruins of the city rise in the distance. It looks like the outskirts of Linkshire. Light fades from the withered buildings as another night approaches. A feeling swells in my heart. Caleb is nearby. Climbing over the rubble of a building, I see the setting sun cast light on the lonely wreckage of an aircraft. My heart races as an invisible force pulls me. The person I've been trying to find is close. I move to the other side of the abandoned aircraft. Ah, Caleb! Oh, jump scare. Oh god. Oh. Caleb leans against it. His eyes are closed, and the cockpit's cables are connected to his back. The aircraft's energy isn't enough to repair his system. The scene mirrors the moment he found me in the laboratory. It's as if our fate has been switched. That's what he means. That's what he means by, like, he's gonna go through my experience then. Keeping my emotion in check, I approach him one step at a time. Oh my god, okay. Okay, it's happening. Alright, hey. Oh my god. His breathing is steady. Let's see if it's... Oh, that was too fast. I think I can press it. Whoa. What do I do? Oh. Caleb, are you okay?
I always wanted to be in the same world as you.
What? Oh, wait. What? What?
Instead of just watching you and imagining you.
What?
I want to feel your warmth, your heartbeat, everything.
Oh my.
I want you to stay with me forever.
Oh man. Man, he yearns for her so much, man. It makes me like sad. Have you... Oh, that was too fast. Sorry, wait, hang on a minute. Let me read that. I completely missed it. Oh, okay. Have you returned to me? Oh, man.
Are you hurt?
Okay, he seems to... So he does remember, okay. I think.
Seeking me out, that's dangerous.
You didn't want to be woken up?
If it's you, no matter what.
What? Man.
Please wake me up.
Oh no. Wait. I feel so sad. Yeah, like, right? Yeah. It's very melancholic. I feel sad for him. Like, I feel his yearning, you know? I feel it. Hi, this is me again. I just realized that there is another option, and in that moment I didn't even realize that there was another option. So I already know what happens in this one because I actually played it on my own time for the other option. But I'll give you guys my 2 cents on what I really do think about this card. But I really feel his yearning. Like, I really do. But in this version, though, it seems like, as the reports say, that they have modified his I think his settings for his memories to say to execute A01. But I think because of his yearning for
Target acquired.
MC so much that I think he just
Activating
won.
elimination
He really
protocol.
did do his best to remove that command that was set for execution for A01. So, but I feel his desperation. You know, this one's more. Honestly, like, this is more sad. Actually, this one's more sad
Error
than the
detected.
other option I did pick.
Execute A01.
But regardless,
Exit.
it's pretty clever that Info did decide to add this in. Because I would have not noticed.
Rejected.
But it's such a shame that I wasn't able to capture it on my first playthrough. But it's okay. At least I can actually like talk about this with a clear mind, I guess. So yeah, that's what I really think about this card, honestly. I support Caleb as we quietly head back to Linkshire in case the drones are still patrolling in the city's outskirts. His system has sustained heavy damage. We need to quickly find a safe place for repairs. The black market merchant who sold us aircraft parts kindly let us use her old house for now. Although it's worn from age, the room is tidy. A vintage floor-to-ceiling window takes up an entire wall, so this space is flooded with light. Caleb, utterly exhausted, collapses onto the bed. Oh, this poor man. I gently touch his eyelid and feel a trace of warmth beneath my fingertips. Suddenly, his eyelashes flutter.
Don't worry. I'm fully conscious.
He takes my hand and turns it over. The various cuts and scrapes, I collected from those days of looking for him in the ruins are revealed. His grip loosens as if he's afraid to cause even the slightest discomfort.
Were you uncomfortable these past few days?
Without saying a word, I press my palm against his. He understands and tries to pull away.
My system is fine.
I pin his hand down to the mattress. I sit on the edge of the bed and look down at him.
Your hands.
My pain receptors have been modified. But you're not like me. I force this palm to align perfectly with mine, and my powered exoskeleton shifts as our transfer ports connect. Energy flows into his body, his wounds seemingly burn as they heal.
Let go of...
I use more of my strength to stop him from moving. His face slightly pales from the pain. This is how you repair me before. I'm just returning the favor.
Don't waste your energy on me.
The energy transfer suddenly stops. I stare at him. As I stare at my palms, shocked beyond disbelief. Caleb's system isn't fully repaired, but my energy is already drained. Uneasy creeps into my mind. Our energy levels are mismatched? You knew? Yeah, because he was trying to save us, man. And it hurts! And it hurts. He turns his head away to avoid my gaze.
I'll recover. I just need more time.
I grab his shoulder and make him face me. Our gaze meet. You lied to me.
Yes, I did.
Oh man. This is hard because I understand him and I also understand her as well. Oh, this is painful.
How are you going to punish me? I'll accept whatever it is you plan to do.
My fingers trail from his shoulder to his collarbone and move towards the center of his neck. What am I going to do? Your punishment? Promise me that you will never leave me again. Oh wow, I got chills because that reminds me of those are the exact words she said in the myths card, right? Oh wow. I got the chills, man. The correlation's insane. Ever. Damn.
What if I break it?
Whoa! Okay, what was that tone of voice? Wait a minute, that was so different. Hold on.
How are you going to punish me? I'll accept whatever it is you plan to do. What if I break it?
Whoa, what? Oh my god, that is too different. That's really different. That is different. Oh my god. Okay. You guys remember when we were like all thinking like, oh, Caleb is yandere, like he has yandere tendencies, right? This tone of voice for this sentence, it's very, it's pretty much on the nose. My finger stopped just above the crystal on his throat. All it would take is one push to transform him into something else. I know your weakness. If you break it, I will make you my prisoner? Oh my god. I have so much to say about this. Wait. You know, okay, so... Okay, we need to explain this because people might be very confused. So, people say that there's a lot of people who do not like Caleb because of his yandere tendencies, right? But people don't realize that MC is also like that too, especially towards Caleb. Where do you think he learned that? Or in a sense, they both kind of learned it from each other, right? In a sense, right? Now hear me out. In the myths card, they both treat like this to each other. So honestly, coming, you know, for her to say such things like this, I'm not surprised, because this is exactly what I believe this is like something similar to what she said in the first myths card, I think. So this makes so much sense. He hesitates before taking my hand. He sits up.
Where will you imprison me?
Oh god. I will shackle you to a place only we know about. This is so... Oh my god. Okay. Oh my.
Are you talking about that planet at the edges of deep space?
You told me the people there call their living quarters a home.
Yeah.
And you said going home is normal occurrence there.
Yes. Normal. But important.
Can we have a home if I take you there? Oh my god, guys. I'm losing my mind here.
Why do you want to go to that place with me?
Because you're my friend. I'm sure she herself doesn't know the difference between friend and someone who looks at him more than friends, I guess. The light from the window reaches his eyes and makes them shine like a nebula. Can I call you that?
Of course.
Wait a minute. Did he learn something? Now he's hesitant of the word friend. Does he know something? Did he learn something? That maybe friend is not enough? Why is that hesitation? I move closer and wrap my arms around him. His presence surrounds me. For a moment, the cold metal on his powered exoskeleton feels seemingly warm. Caleb?
I'm here.
I rest my head against his shoulder. Now I understand what it means to have a friend. Oh man. He wraps his arms around me. His embrace is ever so gentle, as if he's afraid his powered exoskeleton might hurt me.
What does a friend mean to you?
Oh god, he's asking. Okay. Oh no, okay. I think Caleb knows more. That's for sure. Okay, great question, Caleb. I'm glad you're addressing this. Because that look on his face before, he was like, I don't know if friend is the word that I'm looking for anymore. There's someone who... They are someone who do anything for me. They are someone I can live without. Okay. There's no endings, different endings, right? I'm gonna have to... I don't think it matters. I'm gonna press this one. There's someone I can't live without. What? Wait, he slightly leans back and leaves just enough space between us. Hesitation flickers in his eyes. Oh, he knows. Oh, he knows. The difference between friends and more than friends. Is that not true?
You'll be older one day.
What? Wait, what? What do you mean? And you won't be my friend anymore when that happens?
When you leave the lab, you can live your own life.
I caress his cheek. Oh. Then let me be the only one in your life. Oh my god, what? What? He pauses before turning his head. His warm lips brush my fingertips. His voice is as soft as a whisper.
That's not the answer I expected.
What? Wait! Oh my god, wait.
But I like it.
I have so many things to say, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for this. I sit up straight and extend my right pinky finger to Caleb. No way we're gonna do a pinky promise for this! Back then, you told me about promises.
So you remember?
All our memories are tied to the name Caleb. Man, this is gonna hurt, man. His eyes sparkle as he extends his pinky finger. Let's leave Philios and travel to a planet at the far edge of deep space.
Okay.
Our pinky fingers, both encased in armor, hook together just like back then. It was summer at that time, and now it's currently summer. Oh man! The season has finally become an inseparable part of my life. That also reminds me of his other card. I forgot the name, but it had the word summer in it or something. Summer, eternal summer or something? Is that what it is? I forgot the name. Oh man, guys. Oh, I'm scared to continue. Because I just know as we continue, it just progressively, the situation is gonna get worse. I just know it. Experiment ID X01, X02, TM07. Philios calendar year, Authon 17803. Objectives. Install and activate quantum interface modules for A01 and X02 to ensure stable operations. Set the following trigger conditions. Initiate quantum interface when X02 and A01's energy fluctuation maintains synchronization for an extended period of time. Okay. For those on the run, a destination is like a beacon, a spiritual anchor guiding every step of the way. To reach our homeland at the edge of deep space, we still have much to prepare. Linkshire was once a bustling hub of aerospace innovation. Now it's nothing but ruins with abandoned equipment. We found a small spacecraft in an old warehouse on the outskirts. If it's modified and given enough fuel, it can fly again. We exchanged the aircraft we used to get here for the parts we need with the black market merchant Helen. Caleb and I ventured into the city's desolate outskirts to hunt wanderers for their protocols. Those will serve as the source of energy for our spacecraft. As the days passed, our dreams of departure felt closer than ever before. After working very hard, we finally filled our pouch with protocors. It's currently It's currently midnight. Instead of heading back with our loot, Caleb and I are captivated by the scenery before us. A nameless lake sits on the far reaches of Linkshire outskirts. The humid night air clings to our skin, and the calm lake mirrors the brilliant moonlight in the sky.
I saw this before in the lab's system logs. Philosians missed the moonlight of their homeland, so they built an artificial satellite to mimic it.
We sit by the lake, I touch the water, and the cool ripples curl around my fingers. They soothe the heat coming off from me.
When we finally see the moonlight in our homeland, we'll remember this night.
It's so far away.
Yes. Anything could happen. We might not even make it.
Oh, don't say that. I place my hand deeper into the water and watch the ripples spread out. It doesn't matter so long as we're together. Caleb looks at me, then he tilts his head towards the sky.
No matter what happens, we'll always have the memory of tonight to hold close to our hearts.
He raises his hand, and a tiny spinning black hole forms. A small ripple on the lake's surface gradually turns into waves. They're drawn upwards by an invisible force. The water hovers above the lake. It forms a massive, transparent sphere that sparkles with reflected moonlight.
On that planet, they have something called a crystal ball. They're often given as gifts.
Are they also made out of water?
No. The ones there are smaller. Sometimes they have tiny items inside them to create scenes.
He stands and holds out his hand to me.
This one only belongs to us.
Okay. Having floated before, I have gotten used to the feeling of my feet leaving the ground. Caleb pulls me effortlessly into the sphere. The transparent water around us shimmers with iridescent under the silver moonlight.
Hold on tight.
He glides my hand to the rest behind his waist and wraps one arm around my shoulder. Our crystallized bubble begins to float even higher. Caleb, is this another one of your magic tricks?
A magician relies on illusions. But I want to make all your wishes come true.
Man, oh my god, man. Prismatic light dance around us, reflecting and reflecting endlessly. They make me feel like I'm inside a giant crystal ball. Yet his eyes shine as pure and bright as tonight's moonlight. All of my wishes will come true?
Yes. All of them.
I hold him even tighter. The wish I have right now has already been fulfilled. The night is still, and all I can hear are our footsteps in the empty city.
Why are you staring at the ground? Are you exhausted?
Listen, our footsteps. They sound like they're going home.
You already think of it as your home, huh?
I watch our steps fall in and out of sync. I mean, us walking together is what feels like home. He slows his pace until we're walking side by side.
I'll remember the rhythm then. So from now on, we'll walk home like this, together.
I feel like he's playing another magic trick on me with his serious tone and how he says the word home. My heart is racing as if I'm engrossed in the enchanting performance.
Now you're the one who's slowing down. What's wrong?
Man, he's kind of sweet though. He places his hand on my shoulder to steady me, then he leans down and looks at my face.
Tired?
His compassionate gaze is so close. Not wanting him to notice my quickened heartbeat, I only nod.
We've been out for a while.
He suddenly stops, turns around, and crashes down in front of me.
Hop on. I'll carry you home.
No way! Oh man. I don't move, instead opting to stare at him.
It'll be faster this way.
Man, this is so cute, man.
Don't you want to go home soon?
This is so damn cute, man. Still feeling lightheaded, I climb onto his back. He lifts me with ease and walks forward.
If you're tired, close your eyes. You'll wake up at home.
I lean my head against his shoulder and let myself relax. Caleb?
What is it?
I like it when you say home. Stop, man.
Then I'll say it every day.
Stop, man.
Let's go home.
I no longer care if he notices my racing heart, because I can feel his heart too. As my chest is pressed against his back, like mine, it's beating just as quickly. Oh my god, you two! Oh, you two are so in love that you don't even know what it means. Our hearts are perfectly in sync. The rhythm is exciting and comforting. Good night, Caleb.
Good night.
Man, this is so soft. Oh man. Content, I close my eyes and oh, that was fast. No, wait, I didn't read it. Damn it. That was too fast. I didn't read to everything. Mate. Experiment ID A01X02 NJ04, Filios calendar year, Authon 17804. Objectives. The interface control module via feedback signals will adjust the patterns of entangled particles to generate specific quantum states. These will target the neutral networks of A01 and X02 to disrupt their consciousness. Monitor and document the destructive effects and quantum decoherence? Coherence? My god, I can't pronounce this. When the energy fluctuations of A01 and X02 converge. Oh my god. Shortly after exchanging energies with the girl and waking up, Caleb had an ominous premonition. The color changed in his powered exoskeleton. Crystal and the brief haze cloud his mind, made him remember the ruins of the amusement park. The girl underwent the same process, the crystal discoloration and mental fog. Those symptoms had been transferred to him. After their failed escape as children, the two had undergone many modifications. Maybe this was a failsafe. A mechanism the laboratory had implanted to prevent another attempt. But what was the trigger? When he carried the girl back to the old house on his back that night, he finally realized the answer. The trigger was each other. They said that with the experiment, right? The experiment report. More specifically, was their feelings. The closer they become, the more they interacted, the faster their consciousness degraded. This was in the experiment report, right? Yeah. This is... I'm not surprised because, you know, going back to the myths card once again, anything relating with feelings, especially for Caleb, his memory chip or microchip resets or something. It resets his memory. So, yeah, I'm not really surprised by this. But it makes me sad though. They were programmed to be each other's poison. This naturally formed bond was destructive, a catalyst designed to make them forget and hurt each other. Once again, this is like the experiment in their present story. When they were children, when they were an experiment, when they were a child. Yeah, they were each other's weapons. Despite this newfound knowledge, he savored the sweet poison. All he wanted was to stand by her side and board the spacecraft destined to reach the far edge of deep space before the mechanism overwhelms him. I think I predicted this as well. Like, what if they're too close and then they become each other's weapon? The war between the government and the rebel has reached a precarious stalemate. The central district has been reduced to rubble. The flames of conflict spread in every part of the planet. Linkshire was no exception. Outside the window, an ominous red glow lit up the night and was accompanied by a faint, distant explosion.
It's me.
Helen rushed in with her grandson Kolo. Both are disheveled from their journey, and her usual calm demeanor can't mask her
The
fear.
rebels are already at the city outskirts. It's sooner than I expected. We'll be boarding a large evacuation ship. You two should come with us. It's safer if we stick together.
If they find us, everyone on board will die. Ah, so we're both gonna stay here? Caleb and I exchange a glance. We know that we are thinking the same thing. Man.
Thank you, but our fuel is ready. We'll be leaving soon.
But your ship is a private spacecraft. It has never traveled that far. What if...
Oh no, Oh, is that what it happened? Oh. Oh. Wait, I'm sad! Wait, I'm sad now. Wait, I think I just realized. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna continue, man.
Do you really have to go? Where are you going?
Caleb pats the boy's head.
We're going to a place where the seasons change. We'll see life grow, a summer sunrise, and real moonlight.
Does this world have such a place?
Caleb shows a slight smile as he glances at the boy. He turns to look at me.
If this world doesn't have it, then we'll find one that does.
Helen sighs and hands a metal box to Caleb.
Take this. It's the best warp drive I could get. And this is the communication key for our ship. Just in case. So long as you're within range, we can send a rescue shuttle.
Oh no, man. I don't think I'm ready. I'm not ready. After Helen nods, Kolo places a small communicator in my hand. Thank you.
You need to go to that world you're looking for.
Take care, children.
We watch the massive spacecraft disappear into the sky. The flames of the strife enter the heart of the city. Scared and depolated, Sher marches towards its funeral. Outside the floor-to-ceiling window, building stands against the blinding flames. Thick smoke fills the air, yet the city remains strangely silent. We have to leave immediately. Caleb goes to the warehouse to replace the spacecraft's engine. I stay behind to gather emergency supplies. We will meet up after I'm done. I rush to the warehouse with everything I can carry, yet I see Caleb standing outside of the spacecraft with his back to me. Caleb, you better don't do anything stupid. Caleb? Caleb? You better not do anything stupid, I swear to God! I have nutrient nuggets, supplement concentrates, and...
X02. Command confirmed.
Bitches. Oh my God! The crystal embedded in him emits a faint blood red glow. I realized this happened to me when we were in the ruins in the amusement park. Caleb? Oh no. I take a step and grab his arm. When he turns around, his face is expressionless. He befits something that could be called the ultimate perfect weapon.
Carrying out orders.
I knew it. Bitch, I knew it. I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen.
No.
They're each other's weapon. No.
X02.
No.
Caleb.
I knew it, man. I knew. I just didn't want to say. His unfocused eyes slowly regain clarity. The red glow from his powered exoskeleton fades. His body sways, and I quickly steady him. Are your memories being erased? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Is it because we exchange energy?
Let's get out of here first. Once we're safe, I'll explain everything to you.
Man, are we ever gonna get a happy ending with these myths card? Anything? Outside the spacecraft's viewport, Linkshire, consumed by warfare, shrinks into a speck of light in the distance. As the spacecraft ascends, the entire planet seemingly swirls into an inferno. I pilot the ship, but my heart races as if it's feeling someone else's pain. Yes, because you shared energies together.
We have interference modules inside of us. When triggered, the one with the destructive energy will experience a degradation of their consciousness until they lose it completely. Then they must wait to be reactivated.
It's clear what those people feared, weapons with will of their own. Suppressing the bitterness in my chest, I force myself to stay calm. If we leave Philios, the module won't be activated. He lowers his gaze to avoid looking at me in the eye. That's when the truth hit me. Am I the trigger?
Whenever our energy synchronizes, it activates the interference module.
Oh man. My body trembles, but a soft smile appears in his face.
It's not your fault.
Oh, that's so...
They knew I
that
couldn't
hurts.
stop myself from wanting to synchronize with you.
The countless experiments had dulled my anger and pain, yet they surge once more as they're reborn from my flesh. All of them deserve to die. But who are they? The researchers who modified us? The ruler who craves our power? The creators who gave us this energy? Or is it the fate itself that's blinding us in each other's shadow? Before me is this boundless universe, yet my hatred can only merge with its unfathomable darkness. This should have been my burden. If Caleb didn't exchange his energy with mine, he wouldn't need to suffer. I grasped Caleb's hand and tried to connect to the port to his palms. Suddenly something warm and sticky. I slowly turn over my hand. Oh. Dark red blood has mixed with the golden fluid in my palms. It flows down my wrist. Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Man, why am I? Oh man, this hurts. Caleb's smile softens as he opens his wounded palms. His transfer port has been completely destroyed.
We won't be exchanging energy anymore.
He's gonna die, brother! Man!
But at least, I got you onto this ship before I was taken away. I promised this would be our last escape. And I meant it.
His grin sends waves of fear through me. I grab his arm. Caleb, don't you dare leave me. We promised to reach the far reaches of deep space together.
Warning. Internal energy fluctuations are intensifying. Hull integrity at risk. Immediate action required.
The floating blades. I can't control them for much longer.
Even if you lose consciousness, it doesn't matter. I will always be the one to wake you up.
Warning. Spacecraft is under heavy bombardment. Shield integrity at 70%. A massive fleet is approaching. Contact will occur in approximately 25 seconds. Please execute tactical evasive maneuvers.
This is perfect. Your fate is now mine. This is the last thing I can do for you.
He releases my hand, stands up, and leaves the cockpit. What? I try to follow him, but gravity pins me in place. A transparent door separates us. It's just like the barrier in the laboratory. but he won't be staying for me on the other side this time. Caleb, no! Don't leave me, Caleb! Caleb stops in his tracks. He turns his head ever so slightly.
I'm sorry. I failed you as a friend. Our promise to reach the edges of deep space together. I broke it.
Man, this hurts. I can only see one of his eyes. Within it lies a gentle resolve that destroys my heart.
But the promise we had since we were born, I kept that one. Our bodies, minds, and spirits are from the same source. Even if it all fades away, my soul will always resonate with yours. Because...
His lips continue to move, but no sound comes out. This is Caleb's final goodbye. Fuck! Are you serious? What? Oh shit, alright, well I have to physically prepare myself for the last chapter then. Okay. Oh, that hurts. Caleb has a secret he never told anyone about. It was born the moment he became aware of her existence in the laboratory. He didn't know if it was related to their shared origin, her being the center of his world, or the fact that she was herself. Yet, in the end, none of it mattered. Every reason began and ended with her. The secret was a seed buried in his heart, and over the years it grew into winding vines that formed an invisible net. It bound him and made him want to bind her just as so tightly. At the beginning and the end of those vines are a single thorn, one that grew inward. Their shared connection meant his soul was always destined to recognize her. That's why, okay. His soul resonated with hers again and again because he loved her. The deafening echoes of that love had traversed the sealed laboratory. The war-torn planet, the inevitable end, now it would finally fade into silence.
Independent combat unit detected. Multiple enemy vessels have been eliminated. The number of the fleet's pursuers has been significantly reduced. Warning. Combat unit's vital signs are fluctuating. Severe wounds are likely. Warning. Combat unit is in freefall. Immediate action required.
This AI system's voice reverberates throughout the spacecraft. With gravity restored in the cockpit, I open the transparent door. Outside the viewport, debris from destroyed ships flies through the void like meteors. And there he is, the one I can't bear to lose. He's falling towards a final goodbye. Caleb, what makes you think my life would mean anything without you? I don't want to live in the world without you, not even for a moment. There's a third option that isn't of one person escaping or getting dragged back into the lab. And maybe that's the ending I want. I touch the silver seed I always carry, open the emergency hatch, and leap into the void. Seriously? I'm a little sad now. You don't mind me. I'm going through a lot today. Controlling my powered exoskeleton, I drift through space. In the distance, ship explode in silence. Their remains streak across this emptiness. The receiver built into my ear picks up a sound. The screeching, piercing screech almost makes me think it's an auditory hallucination. Isn't this Caleb's receiver? My intuition makes me look down. That figure in black is quickly falling. As I hear his faint breathing through the receiver, I push my powered exoskeleton engine in its limit and fly towards him. He's gonna be. He's gonna be so.
How?
Come on. Oh my gosh.
You must turn back.
Like hell, she would turn back. Oh man! Warning, 3%. Oh, shoot. His own power is consumed. Oh. Man.
You should visit any place you want.
This is where I want to be. No, man.
This path will only lead to destruction.
This world being destroyed isn't scary as being separated from you. No! Man!
We're from the same source.
Oh, that was too fast.
Then it's a promise. In life and in death. We will never be apart.
Oh, man! Man! Man, I'm so sad, man! I feel like I woke up from a long, endless dream. In that dream, countless nebulae were set aflame in the fathomless depths of space. They collapsed, and a black hole formed at its center. There was an explosion, a new star were born. Then I heard a faint voice telling me a story about another world. In the chaos, it was the only thing I could remember. And the voice kept saying the same words, "Go home, let's go home." Constructio and Destructo are two forces that drive the illusion of civilization. These intertwined forces are interlocked in their perpetual cycle. Philios' empire rose from the advent of technology, which granted immortality, yet beneath its glory were the seeds of destruction that had long since been sown. Immortality meant the end of progress. The decay began the moment it was achieved. Immortality could not sustain an immortal civilization. As destruction pushed this world towards its final moments, flames of hope were ignited somewhere in the universe. It is a testament to the endless cycle of rebirth. The fall of Philosian civilization, the final chapter. So this was the fate of Philios? The Philiosian civilization? Well, I learned a new piece of information, but I'm still sad. I'm so sad. Oh, this hurts. This hurts because, like, I don't... what does this mean then? Because if what we think the Caleb's myth card is the future, so that's the future of Philios. You guys know, like, you know, Xavier, right? Xavier traveled through planets and time traveled for MC. He came from Philios. So does that mean if he wanted to go back, he couldn't go back? Because his civilization is just in ruins? I'm so sad. As expected from the Myths card, I am once again sad. I knew this was gonna make me sad, I knew it. So, thank you so much for joining in and, you know, watching me go through a whirlwind of emotions. Bye everyone! Bye 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 bye!